power, the presence of God is right here where I am. Right here. I am a point of divine intelligence. You need go no further. It has authority. Speak and know that it is right here. It's not out there. It's right here. So, just to kind of have it all broken down, so we're developing our, say it with me, thoughts, feelings, beliefs, values, attitudes, words, actions, reactions, to see God and the perfection of God in ourselves, in one another, and in everything. Everything. So bringing these concepts into an understandable language, even that can seem a little lofty, can't it? So I want to give you 4 brief human examples, and just that are kind of fun to just bring it down to reality, because Ernest Holmes said that if we cannot prove this stuff, what good is it? Right? So it's like, you know, let's prove it to ourselves. Let's prove it, and then others see, wow, that works, you know? And it's an inspiration, and you become a beacon of life. We all deserve and have the power and the intelligence and the creativity and everything we need to be all the best that we can be. It's possible for me. It's possible for you. It is infinite possibilities that we have. David Sarnoff was an American businessman and the pioneer of American radio and television. And through most of his career, he worked for RCA. In 1951, he demanded that his researchers develop a mechanical tape recorder for both black and white and color TV. And a member of the research team was heard to say, it's a wonderful thing to have an imagination unhampered by the knowledge of facts. Yeah. In other words, you know, they thought that it couldn't be done because that was the fact, but within 5 years, they certainly did do that. And how many times have things changed, been created and recreated that fly in the face of fact? Fact is only the appearance of something in a particular moment, and things are always moving and always changing. No matter what's going on in your life, no matter how solid a fact that it seems, it can be changed. So how does that apply to developing the consciousness to see the absolute and spiritual truth in all things? Prove it. Prove it to yourselves. In fact, I bet every person in this room has experiences of absolutely turning facts upside down in your life. Pay attention to those. Write those down. Put them up on your refrigerator so that you know that the power and the intelligence of the universe is right where you are. I know that a little over 2 years ago, we were a small church that was meeting in this small hotel room with this big thing in the middle of the room that blocked everyone's view. And we had been on a hunt to try to find a building for us. And I'm telling you, it was painful. And all the facts said, impossible. Impossible. It's too expensive. We don't have enough money. We're too small. The prices are crazy, you know, and we tried so many different things, you know, fitting a round hole into a little square thing to try to make things work. And we finally, everybody threw their hands up in the air and just said, I give up, which was perfect, because in and of ourselves, we are nothing. But when we align with the power of the universe, everything's possible. And a week later, I'm looking online. I see this. Whoa, that looks amazing. we come over and see it, and it's like, this is perfect. And by golly, if we just didn't have the exact amount of money that we needed to put down for the down payment and to get approved, the facts said, no way. You know how long it takes most Centers for Spiritual Living to ever, if they're even lucky enough, get a building? And we were just this small group that had a vision and then just kind of opened up enough to allow Spirit to come in, and boom, wow. Anything is possible. God's perfection lives as possibilities. God's perfection lives as our imagination. Our imagination. When we bring our consciousness to God's possibilities through our imagination, impossible things become possible. That's the power that we have. And so it's like, even when it just looks like you know what storm, you just don't know what good is happening that's on the other side of that. So we should be able to look at a discordant fact in the face and deny its reality, since we know its seeming reality is borrowed from illusion. We should be able to look at wrong conditions with the knowledge that we can change it. The realization that we have this ability, it must be gained by our application of it. So it's like a muscle that we have to build, and with each demonstration, that muscle gets built and built and built until you're like just a manifesting machine, okay? So we want to bring this new consciousness to whatever we're looking at, and when we do that, whatever we're looking at changes. And quantum physics has proven that now. So the observer, the one who's observing, the consciousness that they bring to their observation actually changes the apparent fact. That's unbelievable. I mean, you think about the implications of that. We're talking infinite possibility.
A girl picks up a spiral shell, holds it to her ear, and hears the ocean swell. From 1,000 miles she feels it in her veins, like an ancient call to return again to the sea. Little boy catches a firefly, cups it in